Hello, my dears. This is Caitlin from the Good Muck. Welcome back to part 4 of the Good Muck's Guide to Yoga Nidra, digging into the Koshas, where each week we go layer by layer through the 5 sheaths of the subtle body, each one more subtle than the last, as you journey further inward to meet your core, authentic self. If you missed parts 1 through 3, you may wish to pause this video and practice those first. Or if you're ready to journey into the 4th kosha, Vijnanamaya Kosha, the wisdom body, I invite you to stay here with me as we explore our innate bodily wisdom together. Getting settled into your Yoga Nidra position, you may wish to lie on your back in Shavasana, or perhaps on your side body, or even on the belly in a prone position. Or you may wish to be upright, leaning against a wall for support, making sure that you have any props that you need. You might like a pillow under your head, a pillow or bolster under your knees to protect your spine, a blanket to keep you warm, or an eye mask to block out any light. Taking any movement you need to get even 1% more comfortable, really sinking into the support beneath you. And once you've found that comfort, gently closing the eyes if that feels safe, if you haven't yet already, as we begin our practice by tuning in to the space between the eyebrows. Can you imagine yourself inhaling into that space between the eyebrows and exhaling out on a sound or a sigh? Inhaling in through that space between the eyebrows, and then exhaling out on a sound or a sigh. And one more time, inhaling into that space between the eyebrows, and exhaling on a sound or a sigh. Inhaling into the top of the head now, and on your exhale, relax, release, let something go. Inhaling into the forehead, smoothing out any furrows of the brow. And on the exhale, relax, release, let something go. Bringing that inhale into the shoulder space now. And on the exhale, relax, release, let something go. Taking any movement as needed if necessary, before inhaling into the torso, the chest and abdomen cavities, and then relax, release, let something go on the exhale. Inhaling into the hips and the glutes, up to the crown of the head. And then exhale, relax, release, let something go. Inhaling into the lower body now, all the way up to the crown of the head. And then relax, release, let something go. Inhaling in now for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling in 3, 2, 1. Hold 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And last round, inhaling 3, 2, 1. Hold 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Taking a moment to tune into your heart space now as we set a sankalpa, our intention for today's practice. You may be working with a sankalpa already, or you may wish to practice with the following today. I trust and follow my innate bodily wisdom. I trust and follow my innate bodily wisdom. Repeating your sankalpa of choice in your mind 3 times now. And whichever you choose, know that there is nothing to overthink or overanalyze, for there is no wrong choice. Whichever you choose is the correct choice for you today. Moving now to our rotation of consciousness. As you move from one part to another of the body, bringing in gentle awareness and sensations, following the guidance of my voice. Starting with the mouth. Can you tune in to the sensations of the mouth? The tip of the tongue, the root of the tongue, inside the right cheek, inside the left cheek, the upper lip and the lower lip, inside both nostrils simultaneously. Can you tune into the sensations of both nostrils simultaneously? The bridge of the nose, the right eye, eyebrow, temple, outer cheek, the left eye, eyebrow, temple, outer cheek, the space between the eyebrows, the crown of the head, back of the head, the neck, the throat space, the right collarbone, the right shoulder, upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, the palm of the hand, the right thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, moving back to the left collarbone, the left shoulder, upper arm, elbow, lower arm, wrist, the palm of the hand, the left thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, the heart space, sternum, navel, lower belly, the right hip, upper leg, knee, lower leg, ankle, the sole of the foot, the right big toe, first toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, moving back to the left hip, upper leg, knee, lower leg, ankle, the sole of the foot, the left big toe, first toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, the whole left side of the body. Can you tune into the sensations of the whole left side of the body, the whole right side of the body? Can you tune into the sensations of the whole right side, front of the body, back of the body, the whole body now, the whole body, tuning into the sensations of the whole body. Turning now to the breath in the body. Can you tune into the natural, easy breath in the body? Not trying to change or fix anything, just noticing that natural, easy breath, like a wave that comes to shore up the body on the inhale, and a wave that goes out to sea down the body on the exhale. tuning in to any sounds you hear on your inhale and exhale. Can you listen deeply to the sound of your inhale and the sound of your exhale, knowing that any sounds you hear only take you deeper inward as you continue to notice the natural, easy breath in the body. And then letting that go, could you begin to invite warmth into the body, tuning in to any places in the body where you can feel a sense of warmth, as if the sun has hit your face on a bright, beautiful day, tuning in to the warmth on your skin and the warmth inside your body. And then could you begin to invite coldness into the body, as if you're outside on a snowy day, taking in coldness, feeling that frigid temperature throughout the entirety of the body. And then could you bring back the warmth in your body, that fire burning inside, bringing warmth throughout the entirety of the body. And then could you return to that coldness in the body, that frigid temperature running through the body from the crown of the head to the tips of the toes, a coldness throughout the entirety of the body. And then could you perhaps invite both sensations into the body simultaneously, both warmth and coldness in the body at the same time. That brilliant fire and frigid coldness in the body at the same time. And now letting that go, begin to see or sense that you're in a forest, perhaps surrounded by giant, ancient redwood trees, or some other powerful tree that resonates with you. Taking in the gigantic roots spread throughout the forest floor, reaching your head up to the sky to see the canopy of leaves almost reaching the heavens. Could you perhaps smell the damp earthiness of the forest, as if it had just rained? And what sounds might you hear Perhaps there are birds in the redwood trees calling out to one another, or maybe there is a rustling of leaves from the animals in the forest. And just over there, you can see or sense a natural, organic path created by those animals that traverse the forest. Perhaps a path made by the majestic stag with a crown of antlers encircling his head, roaming back and forth, defending his territory. Or maybe it was made by a herd of wild boar, the foragers of the forest, rooting into the soil along the way. Or maybe it was made from a black mama bear lumbering from her den to a water source and back. And as you begin to walk down this path, the sunlight is barely peeking through that high canopy of trees, illuminating just enough of the path for you to take the next step forward. The air growing heavy the further you move inward into the forest, the light getting dimmer. And after a while following this path, it brings you to a clearing shrouded in darkness as the trees around you block out any remaining natural light. As you stand in this clearing deep within the forest, you see or sense just over there that beyond the clearing there are two paths forward, one to the right and one to the left. As you approach both paths, you pause for a moment, taking an inhale in and an exhale out, tuning into that space in your body that unlocks your innate bodily wisdom. Perhaps your wisdom resides in that space between your eyebrows, or perhaps it is further down within your heart space, or maybe further still, deep within your sacrum. And wherever that space resides in your body, tuning into it now, so that on your next inhale, without any conscious thought, you know which path is the correct one for you. And on your exhale, you take the first step onto that path. And continuing down the path, whichever you have chosen, you notice that the air around you begins to feel lighter. The trees become more sparse, allowing more light to shine down through the canopy, illuminating your way. And you feel a deep sense of peace and ease in your body. You can rest here in this feeling of peace and ease as you return to and anchor in your sankalpa in this place. repeating it in your mind 3 times. I trust and follow my innate bodily wisdom. I trust and follow my innate bodily wisdom. Gently beginning to come back and ground in to the physical body, counting back up 1, 2, 3, feeling the earth beneath you. 4, 5, 6, connecting back to the natural breath in the body. 7, 8, 9, noticing any shifts that may have occurred in your practice today. And 10, coming back to full waking consciousness, perhaps bringing some gentle movement into the hands and toes, or maybe stretching your arms out overhead and then gently rolling over to your favorite side if that is accessible. Pausing here for a moment to seal in your practice. And you can stay here as long as you'd like, or if you're ready, you can slowly bring yourself back up to a seated position, keeping the eyes still closed as we close out our practice together with 3 breaths. Inhaling in through the nose and out through the mouth, and then in through the nose and out through the mouth. And one last time, inhaling in through the nose all the way up and exhaling all the way out. Gently fluttering the eyes open at your own time, at your own pace. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Once again, my name is Caitlin from the Good Muck. If you enjoyed this recording, please like, subscribe, or comment on this video and let me know how you're feeling. If you need additional integration support, I've put a journal prompt in the pinned comments below this video. And I'll hope to see you back next week for the final installment of our Digging into the Koshas series, Part 5, where we will explore Vijnanamaya Kosha, the bliss body.